Okay, so a while back, I made a video on Cartoon Network's new Adult Swim block called Checkered Past. And lately, they have been really killing it with stuff they've been showing in there. Like What a Cartoon stuff, Yoink of the Yukon, the original Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, What a Cartoon. Just a bunch of crazy stuff from the What a Cartoon era of Cartoon Network that we haven't seen in like 20 plus years. But yesterday, my mind was freaking blown to pieces by what they showed. And my brother as well. And he probably doesn't even know I'm going to be doing a video on this, but I have to talk about it because it was a big part of both of our childhoods watching this show. And when I saw it on the guide today or yesterday, I was like, there is no way in hell it is this. It is the original version of this show because the show in question is Cartoon Planet. If you guys aren't familiar with Cartoon Planet, I'll give you basically a little broad stroke of what it is. It's basically like a more Saturday morning cartoon, kind of more kid friendly take on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. With instead of Moltar, it has Zorak, Brack, and Space Ghost like doing skits like Mailbag Day, like Poets Corner, uh, intermissions with like dancing Space Ghosts, um, just weird songs, weird stories they do. It's basically like a weirder, more zany kid version of Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. That's basically what it is, and that's not what we thought we were going to be getting when we saw that on the guide. Because my brother knew about it a week ago. He checks the guide like a week in advance to see what's on like the next Monday, because that's when they were showing What a Cartoon on Mondays. So he saw that and he told me he saw that. I'm like, dude, you could have set it to record. We could have had like it on DVR, like both for first two episodes, because we think they're going in order, but we're not sure. But luckily, I got the second episode at least, and they're actually really high quality transfers. So that's what's really cool about this. But anyway, getting back to the story here. So I heard my brother open his bedroom door, and I was like, he must be coming to tell me about Cartoon Planet. But with how he said it, I knew it was the original one. So I quickly switched over to the cable box. And I'm not even kidding. When I saw what was on the screen, when I saw Space Ghost and Zorak and Bragg on that set, on the Cartoon Planet set, I just got transported, man. Like back to when I was a kid watching that show on Cartoon Network. Yeah, it was reran on Cartoon Network. It first aired on like TBS or whatever, I think. But I remember just watching that show growing up with my brother, and that's one of the reasons why I got really into Space Ghost Coast to Coast, because I really enjoyed Cartoon Planet as a kid. And as Space Ghost got more adult, it got way more funnier, in my opinion. Well, like this episode with Jeff Probst and Willie Nelson, and I'm trying to think of another good one. Busta Rhymes was another good one. At least I like that one, but I don't know about anybody else. But there were a lot of good episodes that happened later on. But man, I'm telling you, like, I don't know whose idea this was to show this exact show and like just air it on TV again, but like I salute you, sir or madam, whoever it was that decided to do this block and show that this kind of stuff on Cartoon Network again. This is the Cartoon Network we all miss. For that, whatever it is, like like hour and a half or 2 hours that they do before actual Adult Swim stuff, like King of the Hill and stuff like that. Before all that, they do this. Make a channel, call it like Checkered Past or something. Rebrand Boomerang as a channel and call it Checkered Past. Show stuff like that. For God's sake, like, we would eat that shit up, man. Like, I about lost my mind when I was watching this show. I was like, there's no way I'm watching this show on TV in 2024. But I was. I never thought in a million freaking years I would ever see Cartoon Planet, like a full freaking episode of Cartoon Planet on the original Cartoon Planet, mind you, on TV again, ever. Because I believe, and my brother can correct me if I'm wrong, because I know he's going to watch this video, but I believe sometime in the like early and mid 2000s, during like Adult Swim-ish, maybe, sometimes they would spice in some little snippets of like Bragg doing songs from Cartoon Planet or something. But I think that was mainly because of the Bragg show. But I could be remembering wrong. That could be like a Mandela effect or something. But I swear to God, I remember that. And I know there's some on the Bragg show DVD. Like, but they're hidden. You have to like find them. They're like hidden in the DVD menus. For the love of God, Warner Brothers, please release this show officially on DVD or put it up on Max. For the love of Christ, put it up on Max. For God's sake, I'm not even kidding, and I'm not ashamed to say this because they haven't released it. I'm not even kidding you. I found a torrent of Cartoon Planet every episode. The quality wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. And I burned them to DVDRs. And we've only watched them one time all the way through because after the voice of Zorak passed away, we were like, okay, to remember C. Martin, we're going to binge every episode of Cartoon Planet. And that's when I burned them all to a disc that day, and we watched them. And I tell you, that was literally a trip down memory lane for me, and I know it was for him, because he has more memories of it than I do. Because I was really young when it was on. Like, I was probably like 5, 6 years old. The older I get, I'm not gonna really remember stuff going back that far, but I have vague memories of watching the show. So I don't know. I just want to do a video about this, just to talk about it for a little bit, because it freaking blew my mind that Checkered Past showed Cartoon Planet of all things. Even the voice of Bragg on X was like, he was either actively watching it or knew what was going on, because he was like tweeting or Xing, whatever the hell you call it now, things about like that Bragg would say during Cartoon Planet. And I don't know if he was doing it like before it aired or whatever, but like even he was getting like into it and stuff. And the really funny thing is, I met Andy Morell, the voice of Bragg, twice. I'm getting choked up. Twice I've met him, and he's a really cool dude. And I mentioned Cartoon Planet to him, and he was really surprised that I had memories of what that was. But like, he has fondness for that too, as well. So like, I'm sure for him it was a huge trip seeing himself dance around in that Space Ghost costume, because he is the intermission dancing Space Ghost, if you guys don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's just weird for me, just having that nostalgia trip. and also getting the privilege to meet him twice and just meet Brack and just be like, okay, this brings me back to watching it when I was a kid, but now it's even more cool that I've met one of the people that worked on that damn show, because he wrote some of the weird zany crap they did on there, and it's amazing that we're gonna have a chance to rewatch it. Hopefully they keep it on enough to go through the series at least once. If we miss DVR on that one episode, whatever, that's fine. But like, I don't know, man. Just the fact that it's on TV again is just a huge trip for me, man. I just had to do a video on this. Anyway, that'll do it for me. This has been Rolling with Kevin, and I roll it out. Peace. Man, I can't believe that, man. Cartoon Planet 2024, baby. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, click the bell button for all notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos, go live, post on the community page, all that good stuff. Shout outs to all my Patreon supporters: Matt Y99, Reaper7734, Titled Cal, AJ Gadawa, Oliver Frederick, Zual Atfi, It's Me, Charlize, Joe, William Swift, Jeff 17, Charlie McKeon, Reverse Security, Zoo Hall, Preliab, Just Drew, Ari Munson, HHG Fan, George McConnell, Elliot Scott, Benjamin Tellen, Magdalene Massaro, Vic Gomez, Freddie Ladd, Lee Fernay, and TJ Johnson. And I almost forgot about my newest one, Simon Lim Rossman. If I pronounced it wrong, I apologize, but thank you all for supporting me. It really does help out the channel a lot. Thank you to everyone whose name was scrolling across the screen for this screen. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to also follow me on Facebook and X as well if you want updates on what I'm doing, what I'm working on. If you want updates on when I upload videos, X is the best place to go for that, because I always tweet out when I do new videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I am rolling out.